People, a lot to get through in this one, beginning with Immortals. Caught me off guard a bit, that one did, and I'd be interested to hear what you people think of it. There's 3 campaign packs to collect with WrestleMania 42 cards waiting in each one. There's league rewards to collect as well from winning my league. There's a lot going on. Roll VT. People, welcome to another edition of that finger-tapping frenzy that we all know and love as WWE SuperCard with me, Big Jim, here at BadLadDad HQ. There's a lot to unpack in today's, or this week's video, a lot to unpack, and straight away you can see Immortals is loaded up. Now, no, most of you will have had a chance to check this out already. I obviously haven't, just logging in now for the first time since they've launched it. Already heard a few rumblings, so I'll be interested to see just what we've got in store here. Of course, there's Immortals. Yes, I know. Everyone else knows. There's a lot of other things to collect as well. Just so you know, I've got some Campaign WrestleMania packs to collect. There's my league rewards, some other odds and sods, and of course the usual moaning and griping and complaining about this game that we've been playing for over 10 years. Firstly, I'm just going to go straight in. Where is Immortals then? Is it hidden in the store? Yeah, there we go. Right, Immortals are here. Let's have a look, see what this is all about. Right, so basically, you're going to get yourself a card that is with certain tasks and challenges that you need to complete. You will be able to keep it at a top tier level, whatever that tier or rarity, depending how you like to call it, is going to be. So choose a champion. Well, it's always going to be Taker for me, no matter who else is available. But potential stats, unlock a story campaign. Yeah, so it's pretty much what I've heard from everyone. Choose a champion. Taker looking awesome as ever. Good old takes. Who else? Alright, okay. Sorry, excuse me. Get out of the way. So Stone Cold. Roman Reigns. Macho Man Randy Savage. And possibly the worst graphic I have ever seen on a SuperCard. What the flipping heck is that? What is Shawn Michaels doing there? Jeez, flipping heck. Okay, and what do you need to do to get one of these? 50 quid? 50 quid? Man alive, is that serious? So you can gift it to someone for 50 quid. It was £64, or when. It's only just gone on sale, so it wasn't £64. 50 quid. That is a serious misjudgment. Well, I suppose it's not a misjudgment if they're just targeting people who are going to spend like there's no tomorrow. But I'll tell you something now. Right, I'll tell you something right now. If I'm a free-to-play player, which I'm not, I do spend a few credits here and there, mostly on events when I'm trying to boost things. But I have spent some credits in the past, so hands up on that. But if you're a free-to-play player, that is a kick in the balls. I can't put it any other way. That is just a low blow, because how else are you meant to get these? So you've got to spend 50 quid, and that makes you have a card that is going to be top rarity, whatever that rarity is. So it's basically rewarding the elite for spending big bucks. That's the bottom line, isn't it? That's the bottom line. It's quite ironic. I can't say anything more than that. I'm actually a bit stunned by that. We always have a bit of a dig at Cat Daddy, saying it's just a cash cow for them. And there are times when, I understand like the backstage tokens. If you buy a few credits from there and you get some backstage tokens, then you can get a few extra cards. But the number of cards you used to be able to get from backstage is just like spiraled out of control, to the point now where the only way you're going to get some of the cards is to be spending tons of backstage tokens, and to do that you need to spend a load of money in the online store. I can't get over this. 50 quid. And that's at a discount, knockdown price, should be 64. To you, just 50. Not even that, $49.99. We're that generous, we're going to knock that penny off.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
I don't know if you heard that. Alexa just said she's not quite sure how to help us with that. Yeah, I'm not quite sure either, Alexa, but thanks for that. Jeez, man, I can't get over that. So there's no way of getting this as a pull or anything. You've literally got to spend $50. But some bonus packs here. Okay, well, straight away, I would love to know your thoughts on this. Is it just me? Am I being naive? Should we be prepared to spend money on this game these days? I mean, I've gone on again about how this used to be quite a combative, fun battling game when you have King of the Ring, you're trying to work out your strategies, people sandbagging and whatever else you did to try and get a King of the Ring win, and then you'd get yourself a top tier card if you want it. Firstly, now, what is a top tier card worth from the standard deck when there's so many special event and limited edition cards and special edition cards? It's just there's just too much back pace. Honestly, talk about tripping over your words. Backstage, get there eventually. Backstage passes, not back pass, not playing football. It's just a card collecting game. That's all it is. It's become a kind of vanity project in some respects. It's like, look how many cards I've got, and that the recent championship with the belts, it just reflects that, doesn't it? While I'm talking, I might as well collect some of these, eh? What are we going to get out of these? A chance of Stony Beck's, okay, chance of a pro or something. It's not going to happen, is it? I'm not collecting. Oh, don't worry, I'm going to tap on these one by one. And what a surprise. All I look for here now is to see if there's anything in the old back catalogue that I can pro, which I doubt very much because I've got most of these from the past, as has been borne out from that. So you can buy another one of those packs if you fancy it. Is this a guaranteed taker? I'm not going to turn down a guaranteed taker. Ah, cool. Okay. That's something. I can. That'll give me a fortified taker. And again, yeah, got all of those. And Golden Week. That's a Japanese flag. There's a Japanese theme to this. Asuka. What else have we got in there? Oh, okay. All the chance for the Shinsuke backstage. Okay. The Great Muta foil. I do love me a foil card. There's something else as well, though. I managed to pull a few foil cards, but it was constantly sticking out those foil packs, which again, what are they going to get you? Right, something good going to come from this? Something nice? I don't know how many cards you meant to get in a pack. I don't know. I'm just going to do this one by one, just in case there's something lurking, which I should have known better, shouldn't I? I should have known better. Should have known better. There wasn't going to be anything nice lurking. It's the usual garbage. And pumping up WrestleMania. Okay, big deal. Big whoop-de. Right, that's taken me over the card limit. Thanks very much for that. And a few other packs there for people to delight at. Right, but not me. Right, let's go and collect some rewards. Firstly, what have we got here? Okay, new event. He's going to give us a Pro Eddie. I was going to say, have I managed to do that when I haven't actually played? But of course, it's just pretty standard pack openings. Acquire support cards. Well, okay, that looks like a fairly simple task. Roddy Piper. I've still got to do my 24/7 bounce. When I'm sitting there waiting for someone to come back at me, maybe it's come back at me overnight, and I don't know. I don't know yet. Let's have a quick look. Oh, maybe it's come back and I've missed it. Yeah. Alright, okay. I have to start that all over again. Oh, of course I can't. I've now got a full deck, haven't I? Let's get rid of some of these. Okay. I don't think you'd particularly want to sit there and watch me just getting rid of a few cards, feeding into the special WrestleMania event, and deleting some others just to get a bit of space, bit of breathing space. But I've done that now. So let's go and collect some of these various rewards that I need to collect. 50 quid, can't get over it. 50 quid. Leagues, what's that? Give and take. Oh, it's just obviously something I hadn't collected yesterday by the looks of things. Finished first in my league. I'd actually dropped down to gold from platinum a couple of weeks ago. Well, no, a week ago, sorry. So I needed to get myself back up to platinum again, obviously. Obvious reasons. So I did that as the table winner. Oh, look at that. Look at that. How's your luck? And that's just playing in the gold leagues. It just shows it's worth playing in leagues because you do have that chance of getting the top card, even if you're not in the platinum division. Oh, well, some good news. I'm pleased with that. And that's hard work rewarded. Get yourself 20,000 league points, a chance of a decent reward. Now, you've earned that. I like that. You've earned that. You've had to work hard to earn that. That's what it's about. Not forking out money that you could well be spending on something far more important. These are all going to be lower, I was going to say lower league, lower division, opting into a sports metaphors again. Lower than WrestleMania tier. Or rarity. What do you prefer, tier or rarity? I've already asked you to comment down below on what you think of this Immortal shenanigans. I think that's probably going to take up your time. But do you prefer tier or rarity? It's funny because sometimes on these videos, I'll talk about a top tier and someone will come on and say, it's a rarity, it's not a tier. And someone else will come on when I say rarity and they'll go, no mate, it's a tier, not a rarity. So, I don't know. I suppose you can't please all the people all the time is the bottom line. That's the bottom line. Second time I'm about to say that's the bottom line. I'm back on the draft board again. I can't get away from all these cards. It's just, is it worth taking a few? I'm a long way away from a deck renewal in terms of top rarity tier cards. Right, I'm not doing that. That's going to take too long. And again, you don't want to sit here watching me do that, do you? Let's go into play and campaign. After we've been onto the rarity draft board, of course, to see what we get. Do you have a method for this? I tend to go diagonally across the middle to begin with. For no other reason. How have I got so many? Was there some in that one of those free packs? Where have I picked those up from? Or was that from my league rewards? Oh, here we go. Let's have a look, see what we've got. Rayo. Okay, that's a WrestleMania 42 card. This tier's, I'm going to call it a tier, okay? This tier's knocking around for quite some time, unlike some others that have been and gone in the blink of an eye. So there's a good chance you've got of filling out the catalogue and getting yourself quite a few cards, particularly with all the freebies they've been chucking about. Have you seen, I'm assuming you've seen, no, I don't want to do all these picks, do I? I'm assuming you've seen, let's just burn off some of these. I want to finish a sentence in a minute. I'm assuming you've seen all the codes that have come out, eventually, the bronze, silver and gold QR codes. If you haven't, I'll stick them up on screen somewhere just in case you haven't seen them and you need to nab them. But there's a lot of WrestleMania cards come flooding out from those. And then there was something else that it quite amused me, was the code Shegmas. If you haven't done that in the redeem codes, Shegmas, it's not going to get you anything that's going to help you with the game right now. But any of you who watched the last SuperCard video I did, again, let's get out of there. It was quite amusing because I was going through the fact that I've got so many old cards that I've sat on for years, literally sat on for years, just in the hope that one day they might suddenly reintroduce a card and that I'll stand a chance of proing something. So I've got a few singles knocking around. That was, of course, before they brought out the sort of catalogue pro thing. But then some of them I've been sat on for so long, I haven't got the heart to get rid of them. Now, hopefully it's around these tiers. Well, I showed you guys I'd got a Ricochet egg that I've been sitting on for a long time, thinking, well, there's no way they're gonna give us, not easy to say when you've had 14 beers before 10 o'clock in the morning. I haven't really. Never going to give us any more cards. And they come up with a Shegmas code that not only gave us Shemus, he reacted like he hadn't seen that card before the other day when they videoed him looking at that, didn't he? It's been around for a while. they gave us some more cards. I've actually got myself a Pro Alexa Bliss. I haven't done it yet. But I never thought we'd see these again. I never thought they'd see the light of day again. Lo and behold, I mentioned it in the last video, and what happens? I'm not taking credit, by the way. Far be it from me to suggest someone from Cat Daddy saw one of my Dossie videos and thought, oh, that's not a bad idea. It's not even Easter. It's not Easter, is it? No. Is it Easter in America? You've got a different Easter to us? I don't know. But anyway, it's not Easter here. Right, let's go back into campaign and see what I've got to pick up. Right, I'm up to 66 in main event. Got some rewards to collect. Let's see what goodies we've got in here. They should all be nicely powered up. I'll just hopefully get something that I haven't got, and that's exactly what I've got. A nice little Brie Bella Pro. God, those early days, I used to love getting AJ Lee. I'll come on to her again in a minute. I don't know if that's an appropriate phrase, but I will get round to talking about her in a minute. And the Bella Twins. We used to like to get the Bella Twin cards. Of course, one of the main things was they were compatible. So that's fantastic. And a new Ted DiBiase. Number 2. Let's have a look at number 2, see what we get. Undisputed Championship. Kofi Kingston. I think I've got him as a single. Don't think I've pro'd him. Yeah, okay, that's cool, because that gives me a fortified. That's good news. And action support, not so great. Alright, so I've got the 3, so let's get the 3rd campaign. Microphone. Oh, look at that. I've only just seen him. Look at that. Instant Pro. Instant Fortified. Instant F1. You saw it here first. The game is that easy. If only. Do you know what? I can't get over that Immortals for 50 quid. I can't get over it. And that's a discount price. And at some stage it's going to go back up, I dare say. They did say you can only use one. So it's not like, I suppose, you can like absolutely stack out a deck with them. But I don't know. I don't know. I mean, am I going to succumb to that? I doubt it. 50 quid, that's a lot of dough. That's a lot of dough for a card in a game that you're just not going to... Well, you can't do anything with it in the real world, can you? There were some other rewards in there, wasn't there? There was some stuff skating along the bottom of the... have I missed that again? 24/7. I'll have to come on to that. I haven't done WrestleMania forever. Yeah, let's do Deal of Destiny. Let's do this. We need to get the new belt, don't we? Oh yeah, I'd forgotten how much I loathed this as well. Okay, watch this be a 1. It's gonna be a 1. That's not gonna be fun. Right. 3. Okay. Let's see how far we can get. How much does it cost? It's going to be -1. Oh, surely. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding? A 1? And it was -1 as well. So it was a 0. Has anyone ever pulled a 0 before in this game? That is bonkers. Well, I'm about to answer my own question. I was going to say, how much is it to continue with this? Is it worth spending some credits on this? You see, they've got you over a barrel here because you need to get that extra belt. And I guess there's no guarantee of getting the new belt to progress in the special event. Well, look, it's got to be higher, surely. It couldn't be any lower. Why do I do this? Why do I do this? Why do you do this? It's not just me. You're doing it as well. You're playing as well. Are you freaking kidding me again? Is it going to be more than 100? Oh, you're having a laugh. I'm doing this once more, and I'm only doing this because you're watching. And if it goes again, I'll have a look and see how much it costs. I'm guessing it'll probably go up to 500 next. Do you know, sometimes it's really difficult not to swear when you're playing this and you're on camera? Because if I wasn't on camera right now, I obviously wouldn't be chucking my iPad across the room because I can't afford a new iPad. But that is just ridiculous. Oh, it's a struggle. That is a struggle. Maybe I just need to get a bleep machine, then I can just continue swearing like a trooper. What a waste of time that was. A waste of time and a waste of 350 credits. Man alive, that's not cool. That is not cool. And Battle Pass. Again, I've said this in the past as well. Is it really worth doing these anymore? Because by the time, I suppose some people do pay to progress, but by the time you get this card sorted out, it's not going to be anywhere near being a top tier card, because there will no doubt be a limited edition. There's going to be more special editions. There's already the limited edition in the special event, isn't there? 1949, is that a bit cheaper than usual? Isn't it about 23, 24 quid, or is that in the store? Anyway, who knows? It's almost to the point of who knows, who cares? I think I've just about had enough of this, to be quite honest. I'm just going to go back into the store and have a look at this again. So what is it you get? Yeah, we know, but yeah. It's got stay. Yeah, well, you are so clever. Well done. So 5,000 super coins, 1,000 credits, 1 WrestleMania, a rewind, an Ember, a couple of supports. Is that it? For 50 quid. And then, I mean, I love the image. It's a great image. For Taker. It would be Taker, but Taker that I'd go for, to be honest, if I was going to do it. But no, it's not happening. It's not happening. Well, you can come back and laugh at me in a few weeks' time when you can see Taker in my deck, and I say, yeah, I've sold out. I've sold out to the man. Sold out to the big boss. Sold out to the money man. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you going to save up for one? Are you going to ask for one for your birthday or for Easter or for Christmas? I don't know. I just that's too much. That really is too much, surely. And like I say, the players who've got this far in the game, I'd actually admire you. If you manage to get this far in the game, you've played for so long and you've not spent a single penny or a single cent on credits, you've done flipping well. That's all I can say. That is all I can say in a PG kind of way. Anyway, look, that's it for this week. These videos do come out every Thursday, SuperCard vids. Ninja Boy, aka Leo, is up to something again with his darts cards, his Panini darts cards. So that will be coming soon. I'm doing a few more SuperCard shorts as well, because this is a quick and easy way of showing you progress in other events. And I promise you, if I do go for one of these Immortals, I will film it. I won't just do it secretly and then try and hide it, because what would be the point? But what's the point anyway? Who knows? Who cares? Keeps us off the streets, doesn't it? Anyway, thanks ever so much for watching. Until I see you next time, you stay cool.
People say to me all the time, hey Johnny Wrestling, what does it take to become a winner? To those people I say, try watching BadLadDad's latest video. He'll show you just what it takes to become a WWE SuperCard champion.